I have no like excellent reason. I mean, maybe I do. My sister called me and I was like, "Oh, I've got 30 minutes." So we were just like fucking around on FaceTime, and I just like looked at the clock and it was like 10:10, and I was like, "Oh." So we got caught up in the vibes. I didn't want to miss pulling some cards this week. So I feel like we could probably use some cards this week. What do we think? How has your week been? Because this has been a wild week, um, in my opinion. It's been a wild week. Post eclipse vibes are vibing. Oh my gosh! Hi, Christine. Good morning, Christine. Are you coming to workshop? Because I feel like you should be in there. There's Cindy. Good morning, Cindy. I'm feeling better today than I have all week. I've been very anxious this week, which is very, I'm not an anxious person. So when I do feel spinny, I'm like, whoa, whoa, something is going on. And usually it marks a pretty big shift, which I think is happening for me in my life. And also, I've officially adopted baby cat. Not that you ever doubted that I would, but she's mine now. I got her set up with the loving cat rescue here, because I just kind of panicked when she first showed up. So I like, I've been fostering her, and her profile went live on Pet Finder over the weekend. Then people started emailing me asking to meet her, and I was like, no, you can't come meet my cat. You can't have her. So that's what I did. They're like both out here on the patio. One's on the bottom shelf, one's on the top shelf. Just perfect little friends. Hi, Janelle. Hi, Tara. All right. What shall be our things? I think we're gonna do spices today. We haven't done spices in a long time, and I feel like pretty soon we'll be doing more plant things because everything's starting to bloom here, like magnolia and my cherry willow thing. They're starting to happen. But yes, you're not well. You are late, but so am I. So you're on time. So we're gonna do spices this morning. We're gonna do oregano, sage, and thyme. Oregano, oregano, sage, and thyme. Mm, it is so tasty. I've been trying to add more protein, into my life, and so I've been finding these like protein waters, and I just found a protein water that tastes literally like a liquid lemon Italian ice, but like not as sweet, but like same vibes. It's delicious. So oregano, sage, and thyme are your choices this morning. I'm shuffling right now for oregano. All very strong, like independent herbs, right? Some obviously play well with others, but they're kind of all show stealers in their own way. Do you know what I mean? Like if you put oregano in anything, no matter what other things you have in there, you're going to taste that oregano. Sage, same, and thyme, same. So I'm glad we picked, well, I picked them. I'm glad I picked these because that's kind of the vibe I'm feeling about it. It's like, yes, I can play well with others, but my flavor is always going to be dominant in this vibe. Do you know what I mean? Mm. That was like the bonus fourth card for today. Okay, so oregano, sage, and thyme. The 4-4 portal is on fire for me today. Phew. All right. I hope it's a good fire. We are in Aries season. Okay. Hello. Okay, tell me when you're ready for oregano. I do have it in front of me. Again, your choices are oregano, sage, and thyme. Okay. So here's your oregano. I'm just going to jump right into it. Here's the goblin, perception, and the deer. Oh boy. Oh boy, oregano. Okay, so you've got the goblin, perception, and deer. So what this tells me right off the jump is that something has happened that's got you a little bit tweaked, right? It's like, ooh, ego hit. Anyone? Something has got your feathers ruffled, and very much like zoom in on the. Excuse me. Again, I told you I'm very burpy this morning. Oh goodness. Sorry. Very much zoom in on the way that that tongue is coming out of this goblin's mouth. You see that? It's like a very toddler vibe happening here. So something has like ruffled you in a way, and it may even be disturbing your as an inner child of yours, right? And we have to ask ourselves the question, like, why? Like, why did you have that reaction? Instead of just having your reaction and like deciding that it is a valid and mature response to whatever happens to be going on, ask yourself why you had that reaction and process it a little, right? If you have a therapist, maybe bring that in and be like, let's process this because I need to figure it out. Because whatever it is that triggered you and you had that response, this is not going to just be a one time thing. In fact, it probably already isn't a one time thing. This is probably something that happens to you cyclically, right? So, what is it? What is it? And what is your perception of it, right? And then, even further, how can you more gently and diplomatically address this situation? Not just like nana and boo boo, like stick your tongue out and be sullen and pissy about it. You see what I mean? Whatever this is not hitting me also like a end of the world type of deal, but to your inner child, it is. Okay? So that is your oregano. Take from it what you will. An interesting pull. All right, shuffling now for sage. Again, your choices this morning: oregano, sage, and thyme. Oh my god! Tell me when you're ready for sage. Oh my god! Okay, so here's your sage. Goblin, the bard, and the spider. So here we are again with this goblin. Hold on. Let's see here. Okay, So here we have again the goblin. And that's so funny because you thought maybe, oof, gotta get that goblin. Haha, you can't escape your own bullshit today. Okay, so now similar message, just a little bit of a tweak here. So remember, we have the both the bard and the spider, which is like creativity to the max, right? Like you're weaving new things, you're telling your story, you're all up in the flow of the creation, juicy creation energy, right? Like, yes, doing it. But then what happened? What is this? Like what why are you yucking your own yum is basically my question here with this, because I don't think the goblin even needs to be here. If the goblin is at the party, he needs to change his attitude and start dancing. Do you know what I'm saying? So ask yourself, why do I have such a poor attitude when everything seems to be actually going exactly the way that I want, right? Why? What is triggering you? Go process it. Ask the questions. What is it that is just it's not good enough for some reason, or you got everything you want and now it's not what you want. Like, what is it? What is triggering you that you cannot enjoy what you are literally in the process of creating right now? Because that's the missing ingredient, right? Your joy. Enjoy it. All right. We're 2 for 3 on the goblin today. What are y'all up to? Your bad little attitudes. Oh man. All right, shuffling for time. Again, if you missed any of the previous, today's choices were oregano, sage, and thyme. Just hang on, and when I finish, you can watch the replay. You're welcome. All right, are we gonna go 3 for 3? I'm gonna shuffle, as I mean, you see, I always do. Are you kidding, Janelle? I love that. Quick question while I'm shuffling. Does anybody else like always have some song playing in like the back of their mind? Like to me, it kind of feels like there's different rooms, like almost a house of my head, and it's like a room in the back is just like is playing a song, and it's not like up in my face like that I can't focus on other things, but like I can hear it. I can hear it. That's a Noah Kahan song. Is that how you pronounce it? Okay, good. Not the only one. Yeah. Okay, what's everybody's song today? Again, mine is You'll Go Far. That's what it's called. You'll Go Far is just I love it. Mad Woman over there. Who's that by? I don't think I know that song. Okay, you got lounge music going. Love it. Sometimes we just need some lo-fi beats, right? Anxiety is the song. Oh my god, Janelle. Hallucinogenics and a lot of Moby. Oh, Taylor Swift. Got it. Yes, I do know that song. It's a good one, actually. Oh my god, we should. Okay. If you remember, and it feels like a fun thing for you, send me a DM after this and give me the song that's currently playing in your head, and I'll make a post being like, put it, and I will make a Spotify playlist of all of our background brain songs. I think that would be super fun, right? I will do that. So send me a DM or wait until I post a thing with my question, and I'll make a playlist for us. That'll be fun. Ah, tell me when you're ready for time. You're ready. Did we trade backgrounds? All right, so we do not have the goblin again. So there's that. So time is a different vibe. We've got the love, lady of the lake, and the owl. Goodness. Okay, so lady of the lake, love, and the owl. Boom, totally different vibes than the first two. This one doesn't feel like it's yelling at you at all, although we'll see. So remember, the lady of the lake vibes. So like I'm picking up that you're actually really in your power right now and something is different. It's like you have finally conquered that like beast within and you respect yourself now. And something crazy happens when you respect yourself. It's really difficult to allow other people to disrespect you because you're like, why are you doing that? Are you stupid? Right? So your self respect and love for yourself has created um, an organic boundary between you and a lot of other people's bullshit and bullshit in general. And that's you like creating a love based reality around you. Okay, so in order we talked about that so much, right? Like in workshop especially about love-based versus fear-based reality. And right now, it's very easy to choose the fear-based reality. In fact, it's always easier to choose the fear-based reality because that's the going reality. That's the one we were born into. We were all born into fear-based reality. But the work of loving yourself and having your own self-respect is like step one to actually being in a love-based reality. So, way to go. Now, the owl is here because in having to jump between two realities constantly, um, it can get you turned around a little bit, right? And it can kind of there's a vibe that okay, wait, this is specific. So it's so specific that maybe this message isn't for everybody. So just if this is for you, then fine. But it feels like there is a actual person right now who you can't read properly. It's like you're trying to figure out if they're for real or like are they being genuine with you? You can't tell. And a lot of that is because you have a lot of experience in the past dealing with narcissists, right? Like with people who presented one way, changed, and then it turns out like nothing you knew was exactly right, right? So you've dealt with that a lot, and that leaves a particular brand of vibes behind, right? So there's somebody who is like kind of lurking on the periphery trying to get back in, and I say back in. That's what it means, back in. So maybe somebody you've already known or been, connected with in some way, and you're trying to figure out if it's a good idea to let this person back in. And I don't have an answer for you because you actually already know the answer to that question. And I would advise you to tap back into this energy and cross check your choices. The way you know a choice you're making is love based or fear based is the motivation behind it. So if you're choosing to allow this person back into your life because you're afraid of something, for example, being alone, um, optics, not having something, like that kind of a vibe, right? Then that is fear based. That's going to be a fear based decision. But if you want them to come back in because of joy in your heart, genuine connection, and wanting to build something that feels equitable and good and like feels like, yes, like happiness is here, like this could be something I could build on, then great. Just ask yourself because if it's fear based, what's going to end up happening you already know because you already played that game. So you can be rest assured, right, that person isn't a variable that's changed. So if you do the same thing you did, you'll get the same result. And if that's comforting for you, two things. If that is comforting for you, you are not all the way over here the way you think you are. And if that is comforting for you, then fine, just own it and move on, right? But, you know, so that's that. So, good news, not really like yelling necessarily, but just a little bit of like this. So, cool. Well, interesting coffee and magic to be sure this morning. Hi, Denise. Again, if you missed it, as soon as I sign off here, the replay will be on my Instagram and on the YouTube. Don't forget to DM me with whatever song is playing in the back of your mind. Or wait until I'm going to post a story right now that will have the question and you can put it. And then at the end of the day, I will make you a Spotify playlist of all of our earworms, brainworms, and we can enjoy each other's brain songs. So that sounds so fun. Have an amazing weekend. I love you so much. Mwah! And I will talk to you soon. Mwah.